Yo, this is podcast episode 2. Uh, I was gonna do it on Monday, but I was actually out of town, and I could easily done it, but I just didn't feel like it. I was out of town and having a little bit too much fun. Not too much, but enough sufficient amount of fun. I went to New Orleans, and it was actually pretty cool. Hence the Mardi Gras beads or whatever. I was most excited to get away from this weather because I live up north, and I'm in Midwest Illinois area, so it was getting rough. It was getting nasty work. We had like 1 degree, 2 degree, -2, -17 with wind chill. Feels like -30. It was all bad. It was all bad. I was a little concerned because we did have some storms, so they was canceling some flights. Luckily, mine didn't get canceled, which I'm very grateful for that. Didn't want to have to deal with that that hassle. My sympathies go out for those that had a plane that got pushed back because it was definitely rough out there. It was definitely rough, and then but I mean, I always tell people, yeah, it sucks as inconvenience, but it's better than the plane crashing due to bad weather. So, it sucks, but it's for the greater good, I guess. Uh, One thing I did notice when I was down in Louisiana is the Southern hospitality is definitely there. Just mostly from talking to different Uber drivers, 'cause we'd always get an Uber or the going to the restaurants. Now on the main strip, it's of course it's like a tourist town, so I really don't expect too much from that. But from the local restaurants and stuff like that, even on the strip too, I would say the hospitality was definitely there. Everybody was just very cool and welcoming, as opposed to some other places I've been to, and especially the Midwest, where it's like, and even talking to other people, because we tell, as soon as I tell you, oh yeah, I'm from Chicago or whatever, they be like, oh yeah, they visited Chicago, and they compare it to here, and they're like, yeah, it's way different up there. It's like people are just standoffish, or nobody really speaks unless they know you, and I was like, yeah, that is what it is, I guess. So nothing we could do too much about that. But yeah, I don't know. I would recommend everybody, uh, travel out there or just get out of town and see some nice new stuff, new culture, some new foods. I'm definitely full of time. I spent all day today doing laundry because I didn't feel like doing it. I ordered a pizza today because I didn't feel like cooking. I just did laundry, even though I didn't feel like doing it. But I just want to get it done. Uh, so yeah, that was that pretty much. Um, I wasn't on social media much, obviously, except for when I just post my pictures and everything. But I did see that the brick lady, the lady that lied on getting hit with a brick, and she like created GoFundMe. She pretty much led this whole black men don't protect black women. She got hit with a brick, and and she acquired like $40,000 in donations from this, and it's a lot of money to be lying on people. I'm really glad that she didn't name a specific black man and get him in trouble and get make him a target over something that just really wasn't true and whatnot and everything. So yeah, so 2024 is continuing with the accountability, which I like it. I think that might be the word for the year, at least for the month. Starting out with the last weeks of Cat Williams, pretty much telling people, explaining your side of the story, holding people to be accountable for what they do or what they say, and not just letting people just kind of paint false narratives all the time, which I do think is important because I think that's something we should all practice. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, the trip we went on, it was a nice couples trip. We had fun. We had a good time. We got to eat some new foods and everything. The girlfriend liked it. She's thinking about, we got to do another trip soon. So I'm like, spend some money. But it's all in good fun. And this is what I think I learned about women. They plan stuff way ahead and they're organized. Makes your job easier because as a man, I'm just kind of like, all right, let me know how much, and then let me know how much to send you and everything. So it's pretty much she'll book the she'll book the planes. We get the plane tickets first because that's usually the most expensive or whatever, because we know we're gonna go to this city. We just got to figure out what hotel. We can figure out later, but we'll get the plane tickets first because they will go up the closer you get to the date. So we'll get the plane tickets months in advance, and then we'll figure out what hotel she'll figure out what hotel we're staying at. She's reading the comments. She'll look at all the comments, and like no roach complaint for the last 5 to 10 years or something like that. So as long as everything checks out, it'll be cool and good. And then so then we'll get the hotel that month, and then we got a couple months to save up for spending money on the actual trip. So makes it way much easier than what I'm used to. What I thought that was the good thing to do is just, all right, I'm just gonna save a bunch of money, and then when I decide to go up on a trip, then buy everything all at once. And realistically, yeah, but yeah, also when you out of town, definitely be aware of your surroundings. There's some parts you go to where it is good to keep your head on the swivel. It's a little shifty going on. Um, we did see one guy bring like a purse that I guess he snatched to another car, dropped it in, and ran off. He was at the same bar we were at, so I didn't know where he was. But as we were leaving, he kind of like left a little bit after us, and so I did a quick pat down, make sure I wasn't pickpocketed or nothing like that. But we were good. Unfortunately, he got somebody. So yeah, you definitely got to be aware of your surroundings and everything. So that pretty much. Oh, also I've been okay. So I seen this on my timeline too, and I could go in. Dude, we're gonna keep this short because I could make this a whole other topic. But it was a picture of Hulk versus Kratos. Now I love me some Marvel. I love me some Marvel. Actually, if you if you take a tour in the man cave, you see I got all types of Marvel stuff. I'm a Marvel fan, but also I'm a God of War fan as well. God of War is one of my favorite games. So I played every single one multiple times, except for the latest one. I'm doing my second playthrough now. I do realize once you get older, you busy working, you don't got time to spend 10 hours a day on a video game like you probably did in your younger years. Man, I wish I could go back to them. But anyway, Hulk versus Kratos. A lot of people are just rooting for Hulk, and I get it. We see the Marvel movies, we grew up watching the Hulk, but these people don't know about Kratos. Kratos wasn't playing, and I made the point. I was like, look, Kratos murked all the gods and had to switch religions just to keep the fight going. You can't get no more ruthless than that. So, uh, but yeah, I definitely think Kratos would win. But other than that, this is a short little blog. We'll keep you guys updated on how we do. Just regular life, positive talk. Oh, when you're out of town, it's best to drink, drink a lot of water. Another hack that I like to do is I like to like get like maybe one or two water bottles and fill that up, put it in the fridge overnight, and then also get the ice. Fill up the hotel thing with a bucket of ice, pour that in the cups, and then go back, fill up the ice again. And that way, overnight, when that ice melts, you'll have you have like a nice little thing of water. You do got to drink it out of a bag. It's rough work, but trust me, at that point, if you did everything, if you had a lot of fun, you will be heavily inebriated to the point where that bag of melted ice water would be a lifesaver. And yeah, that's how you got to do it. The one thing that everybody's telling me to get was the hand grenades. I got one of those. It was very sweet, too sweet for me, but I had it anyway just because that's what you got to do. But other than that, everything was pretty good. So I recommend everybody do some traveling, get out there, see the world. If you can. Set aside a little bit of money, pick up extras, pick up some more hours, set aside a little bit of money here and there, and then make sure you go out and have a good time, or just this place you can drive to too. Driving is a lot cheaper than flying, you know. So I would recommend, I think everybody should at least get out and try, just see different set of people, and see different how people live and everything, different cultures and different foods for sure. But other than that, think my PlayStation controller is now charged enough, so I'm finna get the plan. God of War, actually. Yeah, I don't know why people saying crazy. There was some arguments like it's just the difference. Like for just the two examples that pop in my head is Valkyrie. In the MCU, Hulk was friends with Valkyrie. God of War, killed a good 8 of those Valkyries and then fought the Queen in one. And Kratos wasn't playing around with them Valkyries, I'd tell you that. And he also wasn't playing around with Thor. So that's pretty. And then Hulk, of course, is friends with Thor, but Kratos ain't making friends. He ain't making friends. Leave me alone, or you get the smoke. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. So tune in next week. We'll have some more topics, hopefully. If not, I'll just get on here and babble and ramble. Remind me, somebody comment next week. I'm gonna drop, because when I went out there I took 2 colognes. I'm gonna tell you which cologne and show you which cologne performed better, which I got a couple compliments on it. And I'll also tell you what beard oil I use, because at one point my beard was glistening. And somebody else told me that too. My lady was about to get ready to fight, but I was like, hey, just being nice, we don't need no problems. But the beard was glistening. I'll show you guys what oil. But other than that, next week, tune in. We'll try to get right back on the Monday schedule. But until then, have a good one. Do some push-ups and drink your water.